Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The national spotlight is on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Houston Astros taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the Blues to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters. Not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
Victor Robles, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike one.
5 o'clock.
Up the middle, De La Cruz slings to first. One up, one down. Now we check out the Astros lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Jose Altuve now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Fastball for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Really good, hard bite to that breaking ball for the strikeout right there. I mean, he was able to bury it down below the zone, and that's throwing the pitch with conviction. Good thing for the pitcher, he's not going to miss in the zone, and that's where you get hurt. Excellent execution with 2 strikes. That could be a big weapon for him in this start.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. And the first offering is not close.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Kicks and deals. And a curve is down and in.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
And right back to the mound. Fires over to first. And they get the out on Alvarez. And that'll do it. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here at Dyken Park. Showing the slab in today's game. Framber Valdez. What do you have on him?
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there, compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flare and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
Shohei Ohtani, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike one. Ohtani working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. And now it's even up.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If he can keep up this pace he's on, we could be in for something really special.
2 strikes.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. One gone here.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series. So no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Cal Raleigh. In the air, right field. Robles moving back for this one. Nabs it, and there's 2 down. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Cal Raleigh.
He's hit a few home runs against this starter in the past. I mean, 3 career home runs against an opposing guy. You feel pretty good about what you're able to do at the plate, how you're seeing the ball come out of the hand. But you never know how this matchup's going to play out. I'm sure this pitcher's going to try to make some adjustments as well.
Aaron Judge in the box now. No balls and a strike. Judge with another scorching run of play lately. That one close, ruled a ball. And 1-1.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
2 out, space is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting started, and now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. With Jr. probably one of the sweetest swings we have ever seen, and certainly as signature a swing as any player has ever had. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
The whole setup for Jr., the way he waggled the bat, the way he was able to just effortlessly move that swing through the zone, just a pretty thing from start to finish.
Next offering upstairs.
And even though he was on the big stage playing in front of thousands of people, you always remember the hat backwards, big smile on his face. He kept this game that can have a lot of stress in it fun, just like he was a kid.
Rocketed out towards right center. Judge makes the grab, 1 down. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
Boog, I don't think anyone was shocked when Yamamoto signed with Los Angeles. He joins a long list of pitchers who signed with the Dodgers out of Japan, following in the footsteps of Hideo Nomo, Hiroki Kuroda, and Kenta Maeda.
Ripken with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. That missed by a lot. Ball 1.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And down on strikes. 2 out.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Adrian Beltre in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Second inning here, no score. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
0-2 is the count.
And there's a ball.
2 strike.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that extends the inning.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Yainer Diaz.
At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Beltre at second with 2 down. Swings and misses. That's strike 2. Man on second, 2 down. That one off the mark, and the count 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here in Houston, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Babe Ruth. Valdez back to work. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. And this place is rocking. His 2nd homer this series. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. entering this one 2nd in the National League in hitting. That's in for a strike at 95, and it's 0-1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1.
Boog, our man Darryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and that squirts through. So up next, Jason Giambi.
He really needs to start making more contact, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
First pitch, not close. Giambi recently taking home Player of the Month honors. Squirts away a little bit. Runner at first with no outs here. Just off the outside edge. 3-0. There's a strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Now snap throw to first. Acuna dives back in. 1 on, nobody out, a run in here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Acuna runs.
Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
1st and 2nd, no outs. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. And a big swing and a miss. Suarez looking to hit career homer number 300 in this game.
You know, 300 homers would be an amazing achievement for him. Fewer than 200 players have ever done it. Hit 300, you tie Chuck Klein. Hit 301, you tie Rogers Hornsby. I can't wait to see if he pulls it off. Well, Boog, it's already been a tough start to this inning as it is, and that wild pitch is going to make things even tougher. 2 men into scoring position now, still with nobody out. So this really becomes a strikeout situation on the mound.
The 0-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Well, they get a big strikeout there, and that was a nice job behind the plate to complete the out at first while keeping those runners at second and third. That could have turned out way worse for the defense.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Golden opportunity right here. And that one fouled off. And now the 0-1. Next offering misses down and away. The Dodgers threatening.
That's a ball.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
2 on, 1 out. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Way inside. Towards first. And he handles it himself for the out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
4-2 the count.
Ground ball, Walker. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standing. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
Well, Boog, the story's been told that Yamamoto's bag of tricks is an actual bag that he carries around. Inside the bag, he keeps a yoga mat, wooden blocks, tiny soccer balls, and mini javelins. He uses all of that just for his warm-up routine.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it on the first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter's going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And now it's going to be Isaac Paredes. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Yamamoto ready to fire now. And it's 1-1.
Yamamoto's warm-up includes doing headstands and walking on his palms. He uses blocks to work on body positioning, hurls mini soccer balls into a wall to warm up his arm, and then heads to the field to throw mini javelins. I don't think anyone else is stealing his pregame routine anytime soon. Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
There's another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Here's Victor Robles. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Ball 1 there. That one's in there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Two outs, runner at first. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 so far. Throw over to first, and he's back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Next offering misses. 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
2 outs. Yordan Alvarez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And there's the automatic. Robles off of first with 2 away. Swing and a line drive ripped right center field. Dives and he can't hang on. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
A couple of singles back to back. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Grounded out his first time up. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Late with the swing there.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Next offering is fouled back. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Raleigh stands in here, takes ball one low. Hard on the ground to first. He steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
The center fielder, number 99, Judge.
Aaron Judge at the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. Judge with some impressive production lately. Swings through that one for strike one.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Strike two. To the right side. He takes it on his own, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Dodgers go down quietly, but they still lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's a big power threat, Ken Griffey Jr. Griffey was an instant sensation when he burst onto the major league scene back in 1989. A sweet swinging 19-year-old kid, and he got to play alongside his dad. He was a special player.
And in his rookie year, it was already clear that Ken Griffey Jr. was a generational talent, a bona fide 5-tool player, and every one of those 5 tools was elite.
Late swing, foul to the left.
That term 5-tool guy gets thrown around lightly sometimes, but with Junior, it applies 100%. There's nothing this guy couldn't do on the diamond.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Cal Ripken Jr. up next for the Astros. Struck out looking at his first at bat. In the dirt, but kept close. And no movement on the bases. It's ball one. Pickoff throw. And he's back in safely. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Fought off foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The 1-2 keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next pitch misses way outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Misses off the inside. Full count now.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Gone! His 17th of the year. It's 2-1. He kept swinging and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up.
No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Digging in, Adrian Beltre. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Ripped into right field, base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So next up for Houston, Yainer Diaz. Struck out looking his first time. Check on the runner. Beltre dives back in safely. Runner on the go. Ground ball, Giambi. And he beats it. He's safe. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
And stepping in for the Astros, Christian Walker. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Man at second. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. On the ground, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
And the 1-0. Paredes tries to hold up, appeal to first. Nope, he held back. There's a strike, and it's 2-1. Foul ball there. Two outs, and one in scoring position. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Over to Giambi. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2-run shot for the Astros this inning. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. And that misses. 1-0.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And that one almost got him. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a foul straight back. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Jason Giambi.
And now the first baseman, Jason Giambi. He reached out a walk his first time. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Junior makes the grab, and that is that. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters are performed up to this point. Yamamoto back to work. And he lays down a bunt. And foul ball. Robles measures 6 feet even, 27 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-2 now. And ball 1.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one the other way. And Acuna able to make the grab. 1 down.
Up next to the Astros, the second baseman,
Jose Altuve up to hit here. 1 for 2.
Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, he became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history.
One down, base is empty. To the right side, boots it. Still able to fire over, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Air Jordan steps in to take his hacks. 0 for 2 in this one. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third, and he held back according to Ricky Holiday.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. On the ground at first, and that's just foul. That's a strikeout. Yamamoto goes with the splitter to finish the job. Astros are down quietly. They lead it 2-1. Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. And that is out of play. Oh, 1 now. That one missed. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. On to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Yeah, here comes Tommy Edman. Out to center. Junior moving under this one. Makes the grab. Out number 2.
Up next for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Ellie.
Next to hit, Ellie De La Cruz. Grounded out his first time. That misses, and that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two down, nobody on. That's outside. And the count is even, 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Chop to the right side. And he beats him to first. He's safe.
You gotta love his hustle down the line to beat the flip to the bag. I mean, there's a lot going on between a first baseman and the pitcher during these plays, and he just kept his head down and beat it out.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a foul ball. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Valdez keeping him close. Ellie on his way to second. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and that was not close. De La Cruz stands at second with 2 gone. On the ground right side to first, and that's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the power speed combo. Ken Griffey Jr. In there at the knees for a strike.
Well, these Astros, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Pitch misses there. Now 1 and 2. Got him. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Now it's the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion, and those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
And first offering is fouled off.
We'll always know Cal Ripken for the streak, but he was about so much more than that. He really changed the way we think about the shortstop position.
That's off the mark, and the count is 1-1.
When Ripken came along, he was not in the mold of a traditional shortstop. He was a big, strong guy. His offense was just as strong as his fielding, though, and he had some pop.
The shortstop takes the ball. Yeah, even though middle infielders with power are common now, Ripken still holds the record for most homers hit by a shortstop. It might not be as unbreakable as one of his other records. Still pretty impressive, though. Headed down the line, and no one could get to it. It's a foul ball. Right side. Under it is Acuna to make the grab, and there are 2 down.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He's 2 for 2. First pitch misses.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Right through there for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing there for Houston, but they still lead it 2-1. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. Tap foul at the plate. Outside low. And 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And Judge spoils that one. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A 2-run homer. His 24th home run of the season. It's 3-2. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Framber Valdez won't go. So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Ryan King.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now Babe Ruth. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Activity in the bullpen. Miguel Castro, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. And a 1-2. Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2 is the count.
One down, base is empty. On the ground, out to short. Gal gets it over to first. They get the out on Acuna.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Jason Giambi steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And that misses. Ball one.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And another ball. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to him. Pitching change here, Lucas Erceg.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Swings through that.
0-1's the count.
Not even close there. And the count even 1-1. Right through there for a strike. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-2. Good eye right there.
That's a really good take.
Christian Walker in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Looking to get the tying run on base. Out to short. Over to Giambi. Gets the catcher by a step.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. Swing and a foul out of play. And he blows that one by him at 100.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That one misses. 1-2 to count. Trying to hold a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. That's off the mark. 2-2.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Acuna snags it for the second out.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter, Isaac.
Now it's the DH, Isaac Paredes.
Well, they've kept it pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And that's way high. And the count is 1-2. line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch to the plate lately. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-1. And that's in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
At the plate, Jose Altuve. Fouled off down the right side. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Up and in. And that's ball 2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
Line, and that's a base hit. Runner around third. The throw in, and he's safe. Tie ball game.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And here comes Jordan. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see. So they bring on the veteran, John Franco. He has a great slider with tons of movement. That's in there.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
And a swing and a miss there.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And Air Jordan is grounded by the K.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brian Abreu.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton. And in the back of his mind, he's got to be thinking about home run number 300. He's sitting on 299 right now.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. And a swing and a miss. And there's one away.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Tommy Edman at the plate. He's a guy who does it all. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Ground ball right side. Now Altuve handles it. Off balance throw in time. And they get Edman for the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
And next for L.A., Ellie De La Cruz. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that one hammered. Griffey drop step, ranges back. Pulls it in on the warning track. So they make short work of him there. 8th inning coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
And that one off the outside edge. To the right side, down the line, and it's foul.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
And now, Cal Ripken Jr. That's down and in. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a grounder, foul first base side. That's inside. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Showed some really nice patience in that at-bat. Worked himself into a good count.
Substitution being made at first. On to pinch run, Jeremy Pena. Go ahead. Manager out of the dugout, and Jordan Zimmerman will take over here.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Move to first. Pena gets back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
That one not close. And it's 1-0.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position. Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Zimmerman picks over, and he's back in there. Only one more disengagement left after that move. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And that one is out of here. The two-run shot. It's 5-3. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
Now the catcher up to hit, Yainer Diaz. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And it's 0-1. That's the third. Slings to first in time.
The first baseman, number 9, Christian Walker.
So 2 down now, and here is Christian Walker. 0 for 3 in this one. Zimmerman, 27 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2007. Two outs. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. And that is that. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Miguel Castro.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Pitch misses, ball 1.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Hard hit left side. In plenty of time to first. They go 5-3 for the first out as the third baseman makes the play from the shortstop spot in the shift. Cal Raleigh steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 3. And it's through for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
It's Aaron Judge now. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
0-2.
Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Now the left fielder, Babe Ruth. He's already homered in this game. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and we are starting over. It's 5-5. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Acuna now. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. 0-2 now as he swings through it. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Josh Hader preparing to come on if needed. Maeda warming up as well. Foul ball still 0-2. Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike three. But this clutch home run gets us even again. All even at 5 apiece. The 9th inning is next on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Back here in Houston, all set to start the 9th in this one. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Isaac Paredes. Zimmerman back to work. That one outside, and that is ball one. Chop to third. Suarez tosses across to first. Now one gone in the 9th.
Now batting, right fielder, Victor.
Now it's the right fielder, Victor Robles. And fouled off. Down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. All tied up here at the top of the 9th. That one misses. Now 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jose Altuve, known for his late inning heroics. And that drops in for a strike. And there's a ball.
1-1.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. And that one missing low. And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down that time. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. Back here at Dyken Park. And the batter now, Jason Giambi.
Well, one swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
Action in the pen down there. Aaron O'Day, the closer, is getting loose.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seemed to help. Never helped me.
Dives and makes the catch.
Oh, man, great diving play over there to prevent the winning run from reaching base. Here in the 9th inning, that's absolutely huge. You love to see that kind of play made in big moments by the defense.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. He's on the verge of a milestone. His next home run will be the 300th of his career. Ground ball left side, slinging it to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Now a chance for Tommy Edman. Both the infield and the outfield shifted over to the right.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Cut on and missed. Good changeup right there. 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Outside low. 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss and a slider.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Trying to send this extra innings. And that's outside. Counts full, 3-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. And he grounds one back up the middle, gets it to first. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 10th inning coming up. We're all tied up 5-5. We're in extras here, and stepping in for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Eric Gagne.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now back, the center field, Ken Griffey Jr.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Ken Griffey Jr. up next for the Astros. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. That one finds the corner, and that is strike one.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Ripped on a line. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there's two down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Jeremy Pena now at the plate. Pena having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two down, go-ahead run in scoring position. There's a strike. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. So the Astros lead one. This ball game still tied 5-all.
Now pitching for
Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Kenta Maeda.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. This guy with light tower power.
the short stop, Ellie De La Cruz.
First pitch just misses. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Hesung Kim.
And I'm sure ending this thing with one swing is on his mind, and just got to stay within yourself and just put the ball in play aggressively.
And that bunted towards third. Over to first. One out the bottom of the 10th. Here's Shohei Ohtani. And with the game going to extras, he's still got a chance to keep his hitting streak going. First pitch misses. One away, the winning run at second. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
And they get Ohtani for the out.
Now batting, the catcher.
Stepping in, Cal Raleigh.
This is a big spot for a big-time player.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. One left for L.A., And this remains a 5-5 ball game. Back here in Houston, now the third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
Well, no better night than Sunday night when everyone is watching. You break out, you just let them know that you haven't gone anywhere.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Fought off foul.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Raleigh gathers, throws to first, gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now here is Yainer Diaz. Off the mark there. 1-0. And that's in for a strike.
Nope.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Next pitch is outside. Christian Walker in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Ooh, body one. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And there's two gone following the strikeout. Well done behind the dish.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Christian Walker up next for the Astros. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts and a flyout. On the corner for a strike. With the go-ahead run standing at second, we are in the 11th. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for Houston. Our score holds at 5 apiece. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. And Judge takes a strike. And a count 1-2. Man at second. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Into the corner, but foul.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Up and in, 3-2 down. Babe Ruth in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss, and you go back to the dugout shaking your head.
And that one upstairs, ball one.
Way to lay off that fastball off right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
The winning run on second base.
Outside, that's a ball.
That misses off the outside edge.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back, let your hands work, stay in the middle of the field.
Ronald Acuna Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That catches the outside corner. And the count is 3-1. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Coming home. In comes the winning run, and the Dodgers walk it off in the 11th.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.